So I was actually super surprised at how many of you guys said that you like makeup tutorials on Instagram stories. For me, it's the easiest thing to do. So I'm like, okay, what you guys want? So I'm gonna get ready with you guys on here today. I'm doing the BB Tinted Moisturizer. This has an SPF of 30, and look at how it just like, it's just enough coverage to like take the edge off. But I like that I can still see my freckles, I can still see my skin, doesn't feel suffocating. And this also has sodium hyaluronate in it, so it's a plumper. So it's really good for mature skin, has other anti-aging ingredients in it. Such a good, light, breathable BB cream. It's a tinted moisturizer, so moisture, and I just tap this all in using my kabuki brush, but it's just the right amount of coverage. I'm using it in the shade Light, but it blends like a dream. And the nice part is if you want more coverage in certain areas, so like I have a couple sunspots, I have a couple acne scars, I'll just use my concealer in the same shade, similar shade I should say. It's the shade Lace. Then I'll just use this as a spot treatment. This concealer is so good. It has caffeine infused in it, so it's really tightening. And then it also has peptides and similar ingredients that are in our eye cream and our Uplift Beauty Oil, so it's very healing wherever you put it. And it's super opaque, meaning you cannot see through it. And it's not super oily, doesn't like crepe or crease. And then for my under eye, I just like to take like a little damp beauty blender and then buff that out. Look at the difference. Not crazy. This concealer is super good. I'm using it in the shade Lace, which is my all year shade. Just in the summer, it looks a little bit lighter, which is fine. But isn't that pretty? What a big difference. So excited they brought this back. This is my favorite color for contouring. This is the Bare You all-in-one color stick in the shade Barely Bronzed. It is like the perfect color for really like soft, subtle contour. And then I like to do this before I do any powder. And then I just take like a denser brush. This is called the Total Package brush. All the products I'm using are all available on my website. I can discount anything up to 15 to 20%. You just have to message me and tell me what you want and in what colors. And I can build you your own personalized little bundle to like set up for an account. Nothing. You can literally just check out like you're checking out at Target. Everything has a love it guarantee. So you don't love anything for any reason, you can just return it for your money back. Very soft and subtle. And then after that, then I will use a loose translucent setting powder and a baking technique and then bake everywhere. And then instead of sweeping all of that away, I'll just use a pressed powder. This is in the shade Taffeta to press this all in. And this will help to even out your complexion. It also sets the BB Tinted Moisturizer for everywhere. So you could technically skip that setting powder step if you're not super oily and just go straight in with this. And this powder has shea butter, vitamin E, and so many other really good like moisturizing ingredients. So typically someone can't wear a lot of powder. You can wear a lot of powder of this one. And contour, blush, and bronze. My bronzer and my blush are still on sale. I'll leave you the link to check out everything that's on major sale. And again, these products don't have to be bundled. They can literally just be bought on sale. I'm using it in the shade Light today, kind of contouring or bronzing over that cream. One sets it and two just enhances it. Bronzer is like my favorite. It is super easy to blend, and then this brush is super great because of how it's like tapered and angled. Makes it really simple. And then after bronzed up everywhere, might have to blend that out a little bit more. This blush, shade Sisterly, hands down my favorite. It's just the right amount of flushness to your cheeks. And for highlight, this is hands down my favorite. This is a fusion highlight, so it's like a fusion of cream and powder. Really makes your skin look really glistening and glowy. Super easy to apply. And then eyebrows, do the Precision Brow Pencil. This is the best thing because it's really, really dainty. So not that great at doing your brows. This thing makes it so easy. So I just follow the natural shape and direction of them. Try not to make them too boxy, but just kind of look more structured, more full. I love how small this one is. I'm using it in the shade Medium. The highlight I used in the shade Golden, if I forgot to say that. Super simple. And then I'll take like a clear brow gel when I'm done and come through. Message me, I'll give you the link to the brow gel. Eyeliners, I found this nude liner that I've been loving, which I'll link at the end. It stays on and it makes your eyes pop. Hosting Royce's soccer party in a little bit, in like 30 minutes. People are gonna start coming over. I'm gonna do a black liner on the top to make your lashes look fuller. This one is from Younique. I love it. Actually stays on, doesn't build up in your tear duct. So I'm just gonna do the bronzer that I used to contour and pop this all over the eye. Super subtle, Easy little trick. And then this bronzer, like I said, is 30% off. So we'll just work that into the crease. This is about time when I get sick of not having anything on my lips. So we're gonna do this lip liner in the shade Polite. Lip liners are completely smudge proof and transfer proof. They have sodium hyaluronate in them too, so they're really like filling. So if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles around your lips, these lip liners are fantastic because they help to fill that in. And then you can color your whole lip in for a really subtle lip look, which I'll show you what that looks like. It's super pretty. This is my favorite color because it goes with like every lip shade and it's super subtle. And then I like to top it with my favorite lipstick in the shade Well To Do, which is like a really pretty pastel nude. And then top it with the Hottie Lip Plumper. This literally plumps your lips and it has the prettiest shade. All right, now the fun part. I always love to do like a little liquid liner. And this one's by far the easiest one to do because of how it's shaped. Like on the denser side, so you don't have to be worried about it, your line looking too thick. I just follow the lash line. So it's angled. So I'll like use the tip and just kind of like fling this upwards. You do your mascara, you really can't see how imperfect this might look, which is totally fine, but this one's the easiest one to use. Favorite setting spray is this one. It's a mist, so it doesn't like totally saturate your skin, which can cause like flakiness or cakiness to your foundation, but it has primer infused in it too, so it sets the makeup and adds primer on the top layer. My favorite part, lashes. We're gonna start off with Quadra. This is a tubing mascara. So what tubing mascara does, my favorite analogy is like when you get acrylics on your nails. They are your nails, but they're extended. That's what tubing mascara does. It creates like little individual tubes around each lash, but makes your lashes look so much longer than they are. And then it has this lash growth ingredient that's patent pending from Younique. It's super similar to like Grande Lash, so your lashes are literally gonna grow so fast. And then it has a dual side, so you're gonna take the long black bristle side, do a couple coats, and then do the short silicone side to lock in the length. And it also is a mascara, obviously, and then it also has lash primer. A couple coats on both sides, and then I top it with the Twisted mascara. It has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, so it's super nourishing. It has a micro wand, so it's really lengthening and gives you good separation. The best part is it has a teeny tiny little wand, which is so good for reaching those like harder to reach inner lashes or the bottom lash line, or if you have really short eyelashes, you can start off with this. But check out the difference in that. They're literally touching my eyebrows. Go ahead and message me if you want this combination and I can discount it up to 20% in the bundle I build you. The finished look. Follow me over on Instagram to see more of these on stories, and then private message me if you need any help picking out your products.